Hi, everyone. We're Team Kitchen Kevin. I'm Simon, and I'm joined by my friends and colleagues Anderson, Adam, and Clark. Together, we built Kitchen Kevin. At some point, all of us have struggled with the question, what can I make with the ingredients I already have? Kitchen Kevin is a voice recognition app that can take a user's inputted ingredients, return recommended recipes, and then walk the user through the cooking process. In terms of technologies, we use React Native and styled components to build out the shell of our mobile application. To handle dialogue, we use Google Dialogflow and React Native text-to-speech. To provide the user with the right recipe, we use Spoonacular API. I will now pass it over to Adam, who will give a demo of Kitchen Kevin.
Thanks, Simon. So let's walk through some of Kitchen Kevin's features. We can load up a recipe by giving him some ingredients, and we have an instructions tab provided in case you need some tips getting started. So let's give it a shot. Hi, Kevin. I have chicken, carrots, and potatoes.
Your ingredients are chicken, carrot, and potato. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Please give me a moment while I fetch you a recommended recipe. I got a recipe for chicken, potato, and carrot enchiladas with ancho guajillo chili sauce. You will need ancho chili, carrots.
So Kevin can be interrupted with this button, and the voice recognition can always be stopped with this button. Now, what if we don't like the recipe that Kevin came back with? We can say, new recipe.
I got a new recipe for potato, carrot, and cauliflower mash. You will need baby carrots, black pepper.
So if we'd like to choose this recipe, we can say proceed. Kevin will then direct us to a tab with all the relevant information for that recipe, and we can go through the different steps by saying next step. Let me show you. Proceed.
Bring vegetables and broth to boil in saucepan. Simmer on medium-low heat 15 minutes, stirring occasionally.
Next step.
Drain vegetables, reserving 2 TBSP broth.
So I will now hand it off to Anderson and Clark, who will talk more about how Kevin works under the hood. Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. I'll be giving a very general overview of what happens under the hood. One of the many challenges we encountered during development was figuring out a way to make our application truly a hands-free experience. Normally, with a voice recognition app, a user would have to enable their microphone, speak, and then disable their microphone to finish recording their voice. Instead, our application uses a set timeout function that triggers on silence so that it can recognize when a user has finished speaking and automatically disable the mic. The resulting voice input from the user is then sent to our Dialogflow API, which returns a specific text response based on what was said, which is then rendered as voice with React Native's text-to-speech library. After Kevin has responded to the user, a custom event handler will automatically re-enable the microphone. This allows for a hands-free experience so the user can focus their attention on their cooking. At some point in your conversation with Kevin, you will provide him with ingredients. Dialogflow API will recognize those ingredient names and send them back for use for our Spoonacular API calls, which Clark will now give an explanation on.
Thanks, Anderson. In order for Kitchen Kevin to get the right recipe, we make two calls to the Spoonacular API. The first to return recipes that match the array of ingredients, and the second to return the specific information for those recipes. And going forward, some additional features we could implement are a tab showing favorite or previous recipes as chosen by the user, a tab for previously used ingredients, a filter for dietary restrictions, and another filter for cuisine to help improve the results given back by Kitchen Kevin. In closing, learning these new technologies was challenging but rewarding. Looking back, it was a pleasure working with this team, and we're very proud of Kitchen Kevin. Thank you for watching.